At the third stakeholders meeting held by the Ministry of Works on the Lagos-Calabar coastal highway, Minister of Works David Umahi invited stakeholders to voice their concerns regarding changes in the coastal road alignment.
Now we have a situation where people already built on the gazetted coastal road, and you have existing communities that have customary ownership to that area, and the federal government wants to take a road across their community. It now brings an issue of law, whether the customary right of the people is higher than the statutory right that the federal government has, or whether the federal government has a higher right than the customary right. So, Honorable Minister, I plead with you, let wisdom rule in respect to this coastal road. Thank you very much.
The challenge there is that we have three critical infrastructure that are located on one spot. One is the to Africa cable, submarine cable, that crossed across 33 countries, connecting about 3 billion people. The corridor, as you have seen, based on the alignment now, is right passing on the submarine cable, and the other side also on the IPP. The submarine cable is a critical security national infrastructure. If it is affected, it's everybody that will be affected. We are therefore appealing that this critical infrastructure located at Mopo that the road be diverted back to the route of the original gazette.
Responding to these concerns, the Minister of Works announced the cancellation of the new alignments in Okun Ajah. In this axis, the government has decided to adhere to the initial alignment.
To the glory of God, to serve MTN, to Africa, Okun Ajah community, we are diverting completely from the new alignment, from the old alignment. And we are rejoining back to our new alignment at kilometer 25. Congratulations.
Members of the Okun Ajah community celebrated upon receiving the news. Additionally, more businesses were offered compensation, although the total amount allocated was not disclosed. I seized the opportunity to inquire about the valuation process preceding compensation.
There is, an amount by the federal government, gazetted rates, whereby we used to pay, for properties, and there is also depreciation. It's a professional, exercise. There are people that are licensed to do this, and so just like an engineer or a journalist, you are ruled by the ethics of your profession. And so that is exactly what we are doing. I do not expect in anywhere in the world that if you put 4 billion, we get 4 billion. That is not the intention. The state government, each of them, they also have their rates, which is slightly lower than that of the federal government. And so that is it. So we are using the gazetted rates, and then we are measuring the areas. Sometimes we pay in linear meters, sometimes we pay in volume. But we are being very fair. Even by right, those that built on the gazetted way are not supposed to receive compensation. Those that built within the 250 right of, way of the federal government from the coastline are not supposed to receive compensation. Only permanent structures should receive compensation.
It was a day of relief for some, but not without disappointment for others. However, the federal government maintains that this 700-kilometer road project serves the interest of all Nigerians. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is set to inaugurate the coastal road in Lagos this Sunday. Laila Johnson-Salami, Arise News, Lagos.